search engine that's just sorted by pocketbook. So I take the feedback that people are very interested in paid links. We see a lot of different stuff, and so recently we did a blog post on the official Google blog that just sort of capped out our policy and gave all the different questions and answers that we've heard. It gave a timeline about how we've been talking for years and years about don't just try to get artificial popularity by buying links. That's not worth as much. And in general, on my personal blog, we put up some screenshots because not everybody realizes that if you're just trying to buy a review, the people that take that money aren't always the most interested in relevance. Sometimes they aren't even interested in doing a spell check. So, just to give you an example that wasn't on my blog, there was a paid post, where somebody was trying to buy the anchor text Alzheimer's. And the anchor text went to not a nonprofit, not the root page of an information resource. The anchor text that they were trying to buy would go to, here's how to give money to our organization. Now, my grandfather actually died of Alzheimer's, right? So, at some point in the future, I might be going to Google and doing a search for Alzheimer's. And I might want to know, an overview? I might want to know what prevents it. Is it hereditary? What's my risk if my grandfather had it? I don't want the #1 result to be, give money to a specific organization, right? And that's the danger of paid links, is if it biases the search results, or if it skews the search results, then you really get something that users don't want at all. You get back to those days where Disney World wouldn't return Disney World and Harvard wouldn't return Harvard. So we've tried to be pretty clear, that's our policy. I think it was interesting because Andy Greenberg at Forbes did an article about it. The headline was Google purges the payola. And he asked all the major search engines. He asked Ask, he asked Yahoo, he asked Microsoft, and all of them said, yeah, this is something that we don't agree with. This is a stance that we've come out against because we think that it hurts the relevancy of search engines. We think it's maybe not off-topic biased spam, right? Because Alzheimer's returning the place to give money, that's on topic. That's relevant because I got something about Alzheimer's, but it wasn't the #1 result that I wanted. So I think one misconception is that this is a Google-only issue. And I think if you swapped places and Yahoo was this leading search engine and Google was the underdog trying to catch up, Yahoo would be more clear talking about, okay, this is our position as well. But every time they've gone on record, all the search engines have agreed. So thanks for asking that question. It's good to get that one out of the way and explain it a little bit. I think most people do understand why we feel that way. Because if you're a user and you do that search, you really don't want to get something where somebody just paid for that result instead of whatever would naturally show up and what would be the organic